Welcome back. Hot flushes, mood swings, brain fog. These are just some of the very inconvenient symptoms of menopause. And while it's still considered taboo to talk about among some people, a new Australian program is hoping to change that.
Yeah, TV presenter Shelley Horton is behind it. She joins us from the Gold Coast. Shell, symptoms of menopause can be really severe for some. How much do they impact women's work lives?
This is the interesting thing. It is a workplace issue. We have got research that shows that, 4 out of 5 women are actually suffering from very troublesome menopause symptoms. And that has led to a study in the UK that has shown that 10% of those women actually quit their job, 14% choose to go part-time, and 8% either turn down a promotion or actually ask for a demotion because they're so overwhelmed with their symptoms. So it's something we really do need to address.
I know you've been very open with your own experience with perimenopause. Tell us about that.
Okay, so perimenopause hit me a couple of years ago and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't even know what it was. But what I know now is 1 in 3 women actually get depression and anxiety with perimenopause, and that hit me pretty hard. So I had about 6 months of, I would cry at least once every day. I had days where I couldn't get out of bed. And a bit of a confession for you guys is I would come into Channel 9 and I would pretend to feel okay and do my segment, but then as I'm driving home, I would be crying and just berating myself in my head, just like, why did you say that on TV? You're such an idiot. You're going to embarrass yourself in front of the nation. You may as well quit before they fire you. So that negative self-talk is so hard to get on top of. And I was lucky that my husband Darren really recognised it and said, hey, I think the chemicals in your brain are not helping you. Why don't we see a GP together? I saw Dr. Jenny Mansberg. She helped me with some HRT and antidepressants. But it made me realise that if that was happening to me, then it's probably happening to so many other women. And that's when Don't Sweat It was born. And Dr. Jenny Mansberg and I have created this course.
Shelley, we're sorry to hear that you went through that. Just to let you know that you are such a valued member of our team here, and we really do love having you on. Just to talk to those voices for a second, but you've launched this new training program for workplaces to better accommodate menopausal women. Tell us about that.
So the thing is, there are some very easy ways to help menopausal women at work, and it actually helps the workplace as well. Don't Sweat It is a 1-hour online course, and it's for every member of the workforce to do, because this is for men, women, trans, non-binary, anyone who's going through this. We are finding that doing the course not only helps to get everyone on the same page, it opens up some of those taboo topics to make it more comfortable, a more comfortable conversation. But then it's also, we provide some really simple workplace solutions to make a menopause work environment more menopause friendly. And the thing is too, it works for the bosses as well, because what we have is women are feeling more seen, and then they're also realising that the employment is being retained, because women in 45 to 54, that's when they should be at their peak, so it's retaining staff, it's making sure that there's less sick days, and in fact it's also helping them protect themselves from lawsuits, because what we've found in the US is some women have been fired and then sued for wrongful dismissal because it was undiagnosed menopausal symptoms that caused their performance issue.
A lot of men, Shelley, would probably feel uncomfortable raising the subject of menopause with a female staff member. What kind of response have you had from the men who've gone through this program?
I was nervous about this, and in fact I have been so pleasantly surprised. The men have embraced it because they said they need to know more about it so that they can be an effective manager, both managing up and managing down. But I've also just had a lot of men say, I just don't know how to start the conversation. And then I even had one guy saying, I can't wait to do this course because not only is it going to help me at work, but it's going to help my marriage because my wife's going through this and I didn't know. So, Don't Sweat It has a happy side effect of helping marriages as well.
Good for everyone. Shelley. We love your work, Shelley. Thanks so much for sharing that with us this morning. We'll see you soon, and you can find more info on the course or sign your workplace up at don'tsweatit.com.au.